Welcome back to the channel. HarleyQuinn here, leader of Tears of Angels in Region 293 with another video from the mobile game Doomsday: Last Survivors. Now, before we get into it, don't forget to like, sub and turn on that bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming content. Now, let's get into it. Hi guys, HarleyQuinn here again with a video on All-Star Night. As we like to refer to it as Top Commander, it's now been joined in with Splendid, Stele and the Great Hunter. So there's now 3 events into the one, but Top Commander being the main headlining act. So right here on the All-Star Night homepage is where you select which rewards you want to go with. So you got Bard, Jacob and Johnny. So Bard's being our S-class hero. So in Splendid Stele, you earn energy cores for the S-class hero, which is Bard in this case, KC in Riders, or Stele for infantry. So he has to be selected. There might be a new hero next Ranger TC. I mean, we'll wait and see. He might be an S-class, he may not be, we don't know yet. So for now, Bard, he's the only option. Then you can pick between the other 3, Bard, Jacob or Johnny. I'll go Bard and Bard again. So this is for your Great Hunter reward. 60 fragments for winning. Your first window, you've got your three tabs over here on the right, over here. As well as a little spiel telling you what's it about. So we'll start with Splendid Stele. Easiest one to get over and done with. So we have ranking. So All-Star Night, Splendid Stele, Great Hunter, all these are cross-region. Any region can be matched with you. Still not really sure on how the matching is done. So you could verse anyone in this. So your rankings are here. Your rewards. So if you come first, you get 250 energy cores, which is crucial for upgrading and transcending Bard. So you really want to try to win if you can. There you go, and it goes down to top 100. Get some cores. But obviously you want to try to come first if you can. So go back to Stele event. So your files can be obtained through spending, missions, water war and roulette. So water war and roulette, your bounty ground roulette I should say, you get 3 per day from each of them. So that's 6 every day. Do them, get them, save them. So they don't expire. You can save them up. So I've got 2,240 and I've already spent 100. So you can save them up months, years, however long you want, and then spend them all. All right. So your missions each day, get them done. Daily check-in, train some troops, do some radar, resources, alliance donations. If you're spending, purchase some gems, 1,300 and 2,800. And they also drop from resource gathering and collecting from your shelter. So try to get them done if you can. It'll all help you out. So you got challenges, which you earn these as you spend your files. So it says sculpting progress. So I've done 100. I'm almost, 100 out of 120. So, boom, boom. There's 120. Done. So, spending the packs, if you're going to buy, day 1. So for 500 gold, you get 30 files. And then you can pick one of these additional rewards. So they go up. You can spend 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, and 10,000 gold. And the 10,000 gold packs, you can buy 3 of them. So they are limited per day. So you can't just buy endless amounts. But they are still a lot of files as you climb up. So day 1 is parts and carbon. Day 2 is parts and workshop, and day 3 is workshop and superb arms. So I'll show you them when we get it, when they open up tomorrow. So that's Splendid Steel. Pretty self-explanatory. Save your stuff. You want at least 1,000 of them, if not more. All right. We have Top Commander. What we're all here for. So Top Commander. Each day you have these phase targets. So 100,000 points, 600,000, 1.3, and 2.9. This does vary on your HQ level. So those points could be lower for someone of a very small headquarters. So try to get them done if you can each day. They are good rewards. However, if you are saving up for another troop type, then obviously save. So this little button up here gives you a brief overview of what they all are, of what each day has in store. So if you like to plan ahead like me, best way to do it. Have a little look. If that looks a bit too jumbled, you can click these little tabs up the top and it tells you what each day is. So day 3, training true, press that little question mark and it tells you what you earn. So day 1, we have any speed ups, 250 points per minute with a point cap of 100 million. So that point cap has been added in the latest update because last week's infantry TC, people were earning 300 to 400 million points in day 1 alone. Obviously, a lot of people complained about that, so they put a cap on day 1 and day 6. So day 6, you also get points, but they're only 200, and there's a 100-point cap there as well. Okay, so it's going to try to stop those mega whales from having hundreds of millions of points saved up, to try to make it a bit fairer for everyone. So speed ups of any kind. So that's construction, research, training, universal, and healing. If you want to use your healings to earn yourself a few little points, now's the time. Bounty ground, water war, and your exquisite files also earn points. And merging weapons in Gunfire Gala. So as your weapons go up, you earn more points. So Gunfire Gala is this little gun event, which is this little merge game. So I've earned points. I earn points. Earn points. Earn points. It's very small points. Don't expect them to win you anything, but purely for playing it, they've thrown you some points. That is cool. So if you like that little game, get into it. Back to Commander. So each day you are ranked as well as overall. So each day there is a ranking system. I'm coming first today. Go me. Your rewards. If you come top 10, you earn bonus points. So first place is an extra 500 million. So I currently have 101 million points. You will earn an extra 5. So starting at day 2, I'll be on 106 million points. So if you do that each day, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 million points extra for coming first each day. Obviously, coming first each day isn't reasonable to expect, but if you can, aim for it. And then overall, at the end, if you come top 3, you get increased Stele rank rewards. So if you come first in Stele rank, your Stele rank, the file event, 250 cores, increased by 12% for winning overall in TC. So that is very helpful for transcending your bard. So if you can, obviously you want to try to do both at the same time, compete in your Stele event as well as TC. So you're not missing out. That's that. Now, so for those that are training. So we'll have a little look. All-Star event, top commander. So day 3 is training day, okay? So you earn points for training different tiers of troops. So 80 points for T5, 150 for T6, and down the line. So obviously the higher you are, the more points you earn, but they also use a lot more time. Okay. So a really good trick for day 1 that I used and have used is, so train all your troops that you want. So I trained up 108,000 Ranger and about the same infantry in T5. So in day 3, I'll upgrade them, which I'll show you that on day 3. But what you want to do is put your biggest expansion you have. So for me, I had 50k expansions. So 50k times 4. I even did engines. And then I sped them up with 2 days left. So come day 3, all those will be ready. And then I have 208,000 troops at 150 points each. Easy points, easy rewards. It means day 3, I already know I've got those points sitting there before I even start upgrading my troops. That's the little trip for day 1. It's a nice little way to earn yourself some extra points without doing much. And when you're in T6 realm, earning points is a lot harder because we don't have research, construction, or any of those smaller things. All right. So that's that. And that is All-Star day 1 covered. So little thing to have a look at as well if you're not really interested in your Ranger heroes and you want to see what's coming up ahead. It also kind of gives you a bit of an idea of what the best combination is. So Julia Bard at the moment is an insanely strong Ranger rally. Okay. But down the bottom, it's telling you what's coming up. So we've only got 1 week of Ranger, and then it's Rider next for 1 week. And then the next week, next fortnight, it's Infantry again. And then the next time, it's Ranger again. So it's gone from, because there used to be 2 rotations each hero, or each troop type. Now it's looking like it's just every fortnight it swaps with a new above Ranger hero. So it could be a new TC, it could be a new roulette, it could be one of both. We'll know more when it gets closer, I guess. But that gives you an overview, so you know if you're saving up for infantry, you've got that many weeks until you get to compete, and if you'll have enough. If not, you'll save up for the next time. All right. That is day 1. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi guys. Back again for day 2 of the All-Star night. So we'll jump into Stele event, the Splendid Stele. So again, daily missions. So I've checked in. Again, all these missions are up for grabs again. So try to make the most of it, because there is quite a fair few files here. 3, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, 9. So that, obviously, each day for 3 times, it adds up. So try to do that if you can. As I said, the daily pack that you can buy changes. So today, like I said, there's now the car workshop up for grabs. So normal carbon steel for your equipment's been removed, and in comes the gold carbon. So if you're trying to increase your car workshop, again, get some of that gold carbon, because it is very hard to get hold of, or you're dust. So we'll jump out of that. Nothing else has changed there. So top commander. Day 2. How did I go day 1 actually? Ranking. Day 1, I finished first, so you can see I got plus 5 million points. So overall ranking, I should be 106. Beautiful. So, day 2. Get out of ranking. So day 2, you got your daily targets again. You got a roulette coin, some files, some stars, and some gems. So day 2 is spin the lucky roulette, which we'll look at in a second. Search for heroes using your blue and gold police searches. Hero XP, 1 point for every 50. So there's not much points for coming from that. Your hero badges, which I call them stars. Obviously, if you're chewing through the gold ones, there is quite a bit of points there. And your hero fragments, same thing again. So you want to save all them up and upgrade your heroes on day 2. Energy cores, which sadly you don't earn them from this TC. You've got to save them up from the previous one. But there is a lot of points earned from energy cores. And then again, bounty ground, water war, and exquisite files. Now, unless you're planning on spending a lot on your lucky roulette, so we'll tootle over to lucky roulette. So, unless you're planning to spend a lot on this, which your packs are quite expensive, but they are cheaper than using your gems. So, if you're willing to spend money, buy the packs instead of gems. However, if you've got a lot of gems and you don't really have anything you're using your gems on, roulette is a good time to use them if you want that hero. So I'll be working on Lynn because I want to get her awakened. Now, if you can, try to reach these rewards. So if you've got enough gems, get to 10. You get 5 Lynn fragments. If you have enough, 25. You get 5 additional legendary fragments and some resources. 45 gives you another 10 hero fragments. 70 is 10 legendary fragments and some speed ups. 100 is 15 heroes. And then 150 is 20. So if you can get to 150, you get 20, 35, 45, 55, 60, 65 hero fragments, universal and specific hero fragments, just for getting to 150, which isn't bad, but it does require a lot of spins. Now, what you can do, so for example, let's just go Lynn. I'll use the 5 up, no such luck. I'll use my free, no such luck, and I'll use another 5 just for the purpose of the video. So, up there in that left-hand corner, I have 5 Lynn fragments up for grabs if I wanted to use them. So let's just say you're focusing on this, but you also wanted to unlock Chun, for example. Chun, I don't know if I said that right. You can click that. So, Hero's awakened already. Now, obviously I'm not going to click anything because I'm wasting these. If you wanted to get some fragments to unlock her, but you still wanted to focus on Lynn from the wheel, you could take that reward and then you have 5 Chun. It doesn't matter who you did the spins with, it's who is on the screen to take those rewards. So I'll jump back to Lynn so I don't accidentally, there we go, back to her, boom. And then up here, 5 Lynn. So there's a little way you can use to unlock your heroes. So if you manage to get all the way up to the 10, that'd be a good time to swap, instantly unlock that other hero, go back to who you're working on, and keep focusing. So that is roulette covered. Like I said, to upgrade your heroes, it's really a good way to upgrade these 3 heroes that are here. Other than that, you just have to chew through and get your universal fragments. So that's day 2. Day 2. So obviously I've done some spins. So all I did was 11 spins, and I've got them in the bag, and it's not loading. Come on, there we go, game. So that's that. So 10 spins has given me 1,300 points. Sorry, 1.3 million points. For not doing much. I will unload some hero stuff, and I'll see you for day 3. Welcome back to day 3 of the All-Star event. So, checking in for how we are currently tracking. So, how did I go yesterday? So yesterday I managed to place first again, which is a nice little 5 million reward for that. So I ended up scoring almost 53 million. So I used almost 1,000 files on day 2. Like I said, day 2 is your smaller points. That's why I used them there. I also maxed out the roulette wheel. So I've got no more remaining because I wanted to try to awaken my Lin. Didn't quite get there, but that was expected. So I maxed that out and did some heroes, leveled up some people, giving me a pretty big score of 53 million for day 2. So Splendid Stele. It's only a 3-day long event, and day 3 is the last. So as you can see, we've got under a day left. All right. Now, Splendid Stele is obviously the event where you get your cubes, and you need a lot of them to transcend your heroes. So I've said this before. So you need 500 cubes to transcend your heroes' 4 skills and fully transcend them, along with 560 hero fragments. So as I said, you've got to win it twice. You pretty much have to win the whole event twice for you to fully transcend Bard. So that's why this is quite important. If you're not too worried and you're just casually playing, then obviously don't dial in on this too much. But last day, I cannot stress enough, be on at reset. So 15, 10, 5 minutes before this event finishes, be ready to spend whatever your files you have left, because people will try to snipe you and take your top spot. So right now, I've only got a 100-point lead, and I'm not comfortable with that. So I'll try to keep myself a few hundred ahead, and I'll be on at reset, ready to spend some extras to stay in the lead. The other alternative is spend all your files, and then you have nothing left. So if you did get beaten, well, that's unlucky. Okay, they're your 2 options. I don't really want to spend all my files, but I will if I have to. I'll gauge that closer towards the end. So, final day pack, as I said, it is Superbs. Your Superb arms are up for grabs, as well as your workshop again. So you got your gold and your blue carbon. But you get to pick which Superb item you need. So if you're chasing a certain one, you get to pick which one out of the 6. So it goes 500 gold is one item, then 1,000 gold gives you 2 slots, so 1 and 1. So you get another one here and another one here. So you don't have to have the same item, so you don't have to just pick weapons. You can have 1 weapon and 1 helmet. So that's 1,000 gold. 2,000 gold goes to 2 and 2. 5,000 gold goes to 5 and 5. And then 10,000 gold goes to 10 and 10. So you can pick and choose and level up them all at the same time, or you can just dial in on the one type. So it's a nice way to level up those few that are just short of 1 star or just short of 3 star, and you can kind of get them all up to that next big power gap. So we'll get out of that. We'll get over to the main act. So day 3, as I said, is training day. I like to think of it as troop day. Don't get it confused with the training. It's the actual collection that matters, not the training. So daily rewards again, some extra files, some training speed ups, and another roulette token, which is awesome. So spin lucky roulette. If you've got any more spins, throw them on today. Use that free coin for an extra spin. Bounty ground, water war, exquisite files. But train squads, again, think of it as the collection. So the speed ups don't count, gem usage don't count, it's the collection. So when I say collection, we'll jump out. So on day 1, remember how I said set yourself up with some expansions? So I used 50k expansions on each of them, and I used speed ups to get them to roll over in today. However, it looks like I did my math wrong and I put an extra day, which, oh well, that happens. It's too busy focused on the video and not the math. Now, so I have 52, 52, 52, 52, which is 208,000 troops at 150 points each. So we look at All-Star, Top Commander. I have 0 for today. We then go, we'll just speed these up. I'm happy with that. Boom. Bang. Just 1. So my might's just gone up 780,000. Oh yeah, I got the Stele event of train things. Get out of that. Go Top Commander. Boop. 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 7.8 million from that one collection. Ideally, don't do your math wrong and it costs you nothing and you just click. That's the collection. So you do that on each. Quick use. See how it's there shaking, ready to be collected? That is what I mean by collection. So your troops should be sitting there waiting, ready for you to roll through, and you just go, oops. Ta-da. As easy as that. Top Commander, there is 31 million points I didn't have to do anything for. Easy. Just by setting yourself up, doing a little bit of math, you earned the points on day 1 to do the speed ups. They just ticked through and rolled over to day 3. Troop collection. So if you remember on day 1, I trained T5 troops. Now that is because you earn points for the collection of troops. So in T5 and T6, the point difference is insane. So for me, it works out far better to train T5, click the upgrade. It only takes me 6 hours to upgrade. Boop, 2,000 of them. So that's just going to tick away. Do the same thing again here. Upgrade. Down here to my riders, which I didn't do any of because I'm not really using my riders, so I'll upgrade them. So I had them sitting there. And some of my cars, just because, yeah, I'll upgrade them. So don't really care about those, but my rangers and my infantry I use a lot because of my rally and my garrison. So I will earn 150 points for those because they're T6. This is a tactic for T6 players. The T4 to T5 point difference isn't much. We're talking, it might be, I haven't done the math on it exactly, but it's not much. Yes, it's slightly better, so it is worthwhile you doing. However, the T5, what I'm doing just here, it's almost double the points. So it is definitely worth the difference because T5 is only 80 points, whereas T6 is 150 per troop. So when I have 230,000 T5 to train, I have that. So I have another 30 million points sitting there in troops to upgrade, which I save myself speed ups. I know I've got them to upgrade, plus I got some speed ups from the roulette and other little events, so I'll be able to train some T6 after as well. I won't do that now though. We have a region buff starting at 6 UTC, so I'll wait for that. But make sure you get in your region buffs from the council, request them, get them if your metro's handing them out, that is. If you can, you might have to wait 5-10 minutes for the buff givers to give them, but you save days, weeks, months, years just by doing that over the course of the game. And especially if you're training a big sum, make use of it. If you know there's a Federation buff coming, it's an extra 10% troop training or research. Try to be awake for it. Or just wait. Like, yes, I could be impatient, I could train my troops, but I'm losing 10% speed up on each. It's just not worth it. So get that buff, get that done, train your troops, and that is day 3. So again, it's the collection. The speeding up doesn't count. So like I said, your points for the lower tiers are pretty dismal. As you get higher, they are more, but they are more expensive. They take longer, that's why. And they are actually in quite a good relation to the amount of time. So if a T1 troop takes you 5 minutes, a T2 will take you 10. T3 is double a T2, T4 is double a T3, and so on. And a T6 is double of a T5 squad. So if you're looking for what things are going to take, things take a very long time to upgrade later on, as well as resources as well. So day 3, Stele event, don't forget. And I'll see you tomorrow with hopefully my win in Stele event. I'll see you then. Right, welcome back for day 4 in Top Commander. So, recap on how we went. The Stele event, I ended up coming second. I wasn't really willing to buy that many files to take first place, so I'm happy with second. It has netted me 180 plus them, which, if I continue to stay first or second, I'll get a little boosted amount at the end of the week, which the cubes are awarded at the end of the week, so we don't get to play with them just yet. So, day 4 welcomes the Great Hunter event, which you use your arrows, which again can be saved up. Your points from your store also roll over to the Great Hunter, so they're for the full week. So as you use your files, you earn points. As you buy packs, you earn points. As you use your arrows, you earn points. Whatever they're called. The currency. So you can save them up and hopefully get yourself decent rewards here from tier 4 or 5. I don't have the arrows for it, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, the Great Hunter, top 200 places and at least 1,000 points. So don't bother spending your arrows unless you have 1,000. So all these players here, where they've just used what they have in the daily, they have wasted them. Unless you're chasing and scraping for points, don't. Just save them. Alright, because you need 1,000 arrows for 10 million points, 100 arrows for 1 million points, give or take. So, save them up until you have at least 1,000, and then you can pick yourself whichever hero you want. So if you do come first, you get 60, all the way down to top 50 where you get 3. So decent for some arrows, which you can collect as you go. Which, in Top Commander, you have arrows for rewards. So 15 for each day going forward. So today is the vehicle and zombie. So, as I said, the daily rewards 100, 400, 800, and 1.9 million points. So today is Vehicle Workshop. You earn 150 points per 1 might gained, but with a cap of 1 million points. When you first unlock your T3 workshop, it is a huge increase of points. You gain, depending on how high your T2 was, you earn anywhere from 300, you earn around the 300,000 might, which equals somewhere around 40 to 45 million points. So save that unlock for TC. It all does depend on your might gain, which I'll go there in a second. Killing zombies, the higher the zombie, the more points. So levels 31 up to 35 is only found in your event maps, AR in the middle zones, things like that, and your hive minds. Same thing for level 6, only in the event maps. So what I would highly recommend is always have a hive auto rally on. So always have auto rally, just pick whatever team you want, doesn't really matter. Rally filter, and just have them all set. You can remove those two if you know your clan uses them, but no one ever does them. So we'll remove them, bang, use it, have one on always. Zombies, same thing again as, if you can, so just mass deploy. 5 zombies, small amount of time. Yes, it uses a lot of stamina, and then just map hunt. You don't want to be killing anything under 28. So you 28, 29, 30, and try to plan a bit of a route. Anything less, and the points just really aren't worth it, which, in the end, the points aren't mega great. You got 28, it's 4,000 points per one. So I just used 5 squads, I just got 20,000 points. With a ×5 ticket, times it 5 again. So it goes off how much stamina was used. So I killed 1 zombie with 5 squads, times it by 5, it's 20k, times that by 5 again, I earn about 100k points from that 1 zombie. You use a lot of stamina, but it's quick points, so just to show you the math, 5, 4, 5, 800. Go to the 28 zombie that we just killed, mass deploying, set my main squad out, let them tootle over there. So some people think you only get rewarded for 1 zombie for 1 squad, and you don't get. It goes off what was used in your stamina. So provided all 5 of your squads hit, down a bit higher, provided all 5 of your squads hit it, just 1 instance of damage, doesn't have to be there the whole fight, so 5 kill combo, that tells me they all hit it. So going off my quick math, we should be sitting at somewhere around 645, 647. Bang. So small points, but if you've got nothing better to do, it's a good way to earn points for the free-to-play players, which, speaking of which, we have the Russell event. on right now. Best spot to earn your toolboxes. So during this event, you not only get your zombies, but you get these crates, which 80 toolboxes for 50 of them, some gems, some speed ups. Extra little bonus. Make the most of it while it is up if you can. These pop up throughout the day as well. I'm not sure really what triggers them. No one really has any inclination yet. There's nothing really been revealed. 3 to 4 per day can be earned or activated. So this one's just telling me to use 100 arrows and I get a 750 reward. Don't have 100 arrows, so I won't be doing that. Your workshop. Sorry. So, explaining the might difference. So if you went here, for example, and you had T2 and you only had a level, even if you had a level 5 maxed out T2 garage with all maxed level 232 might. You then upgrade to a T3. It's about 110k might. It's not great. It's a nice big boost, but if you only had a low level, the points are obviously substantial. So for me, I will be upgrading my ranger attack for my rallies. So that little increase there, so 50,000 might, will level him up. 51 might. Come over to All-Star, and I'm at 8.2 million. So I just earned 7.7 million points just from that one upgrade. Remembering it's capped at 100 million points, so be careful not to go over it and save your stuff. So that one, move that out of the way. Alright, I've got a nice bit of, for me, my gold carbon is what's really hurting me these days, because as you can see how expensive it is. So 55, 59, 63, 65, 392 plus 25 tickets. Ouch. So doesn't go very far, as you can see. So nice big bundle just popped up for me. So I got 46 million points from upgrading those couple of things, which is about what I thought was going to happen. You then have your Julia magic tickets and arrows. So Julia tickets, save them up. I've already spent some. Save them up. Same thing as your arrows, your files, everything. Until you need to compete, don't spend them. And just tick away. Now, while the event is up and running, your daily missions give magic tickets. So you can see magic ticket 2 of, magic ticket 2 of, 2 of, 2 of. So 10 per day for 2 days. So you get 20 no matter what. Same with your files, around 180 mark per TC event from free to play. Just doing your water wall, doing your bounty ground, doing all your daily missions. I think one of my boys said it was 189. Don't quote us on that, but if you said 180, you can roll with that figure. So that's the vehicle might like I said, little tip and trick is to save those T3 unlocks, because that's where all your points are. Doing your upgrades from then on, it's really not that great points. Like I just took mine from 8 to 11 and only earned 46, whereas you go from T2 straight to T3, 45 million points, give or take. Pretty wild. Alright. Top Commander. I am now first again. I'll see you tomorrow for the Armament Day. Hi guys, welcome back to day 5 of All-Star Night. So, obviously, still haven't competed in the Great Hunter. As you can see, some people are starting to unload some arrows, which they obviously give points if you're chasing them. So be wary of that, because obviously spenders can buy arrows to beat you. Day 4, I only ended up earning 48 million, which I knew I wasn't going to earn much because of my workshop is already quite highly leveled. And as you can see, there is quite a bit of points that can be earned. Not as much as I was expecting, so that is nice. Overall, I am still winning. Day 5, though, we haven't even started yet, so let's jump in. So, daily rewards for 80k, 330, 750, and 1.7 mil. Ooh, some purple chips, which are very, very important. Some blue hones. Another roulette token. And obviously some resources and some arrows. So today is armaments, parts, and equipment. So more or less everything else that goes on your hero. So armament trackers, every one you earn 50k. Honing arms, you earn points. Blues are obviously small. Your purples are 38k points. Now, with your chips, you want to save your purple chips for the honing challenge, which they have actually finally lined it up with the Top Commander event. They used to stagger it a few days behind, so you couldn't use your purple chips to earn points in TC as well as here. I will do a video on the honing challenge, because this is the best way to get yourself good hones on your armaments. So I'll do a whole video on honing and armaments later. We'll jump back in here. So, honing, increase your equipment strength, so using normal carbon and your defensive fabric. Parts, obviously polycarbonate, magazine parts, and ceramic. As you go up, each value is worth more, and same with your high polymer. However, the points are the exact same for the value. So 750 per one of those parts of a white value. You times it by 3 to make a green, then times 3 greens to make a blue, and so on. If you do that, the math checks out that no matter how many you are using, it's the same amount of points. So don't think that the big guys are getting more points. Yes, they are earning more points initially, but they have to use a lot more. Gathering on the world map, resources. So they're the exact same amount of points for each of the nodes. So there's no node that is faster as such. Obviously your gems, they are far smaller, so you can earn some quick little points there, but they collect resources the same amount of speed. Yes, you've got some really good heroes for oil, so people like to focus on oil. But resources, killing zombies again, points are the same. Now that we have IR up and running right now, you can net yourself some of these bigger zombies. Magic tickets again, arrows again, and now armory cards. So 1200 for an armory card. So armory cards are over here, Secret Armory. This event is a great event to get your armaments. So ideally you want to try to, if you can, I know the impulse is pretty hard to save, you want to try to save up 700 tickets so you can reach that. So Superb Vest. So the vest, so right now it's boots and vest are on higher wish list. I'm trying to work on my garrison set, so I'll pick him. So vest and boots are up for grabs. So I don't really need my vest because I've already got that 5-starred. So I probably won't unload all my stuff, but you really want to try to, if you can, just grab the red chests. Bare minimum, the reds, because they have a chance of giving you these, which... So you can open one super munition chest for free this round, and they have a higher chance of containing a whole armament. So a whole armament is obviously the full set. We'll pick that one. Whee, go me. Not what I wanted. That's incredibly unfortunate, but that's okay. So it then shows you what you had. So either way, even though my wish list was infantry, they didn't give me a single infantry item there. So that is very annoying. So what you can do is you can just unload on all of them. Don't spend your tickets on the greens. They're not great. Your purples and your reds are ideal. But if you're trying to, unlock all them, you will have to spend and buy the smaller chests as well. Julia tickets again, using them for points. Hasn't changed. So I've got a few more from yesterday's daily stuff. And now I need some more again. So that's that. And that is day 5. Excuse my dog in the background. He is barking at the postie. But that's day 5. I'll go for some points. I'll see you tomorrow for day 6. Welcome back to day 6 of All-Star Night. So let's have a little look how we went. So rankings. So I came 5th. Which isn't too bad. So I still earned 800k points bonus. Still winning. Just. And number 2 place has spent 1,000 arrows now. So like I said, the arrows start getting used and you need to spend 1,000 arrows to get your reward. Otherwise, there's no real point doing it unless you're just chasing those last extra points. So, day 6 is the universal day. So, day 6, you have speed ups again, but only 200 points. So day 1 was 250 per minute. Day 6 and 7 is only 200 points per minute. So they're slightly less, but you're able to use all those extra speed ups you may have had left over from that 100 million power cap, point cap, or points, or speed ups that you've earned through either the roulette or extra little rewards you've now got to use again. So you can use honing still again to line up with the honing challenge still. So it's good. Killing zombies, killing hive minds, gathering resources, armory cards, and consuming arrows again. So they all haven't really changed. The points drop for the hone chips and the zombies only slightly, but they do drop, similar to the speed ups. Now, so 100k, 400, 900, and 2 million for some arrows, some speed ups, gems, a few more there. So now's the time that you use those last speed ups that you may have had, earned throughout the week. But if TC lines up with a war event like we have right now, which is Island Raid, you also get points for your healing speed ups. So if you've got a lot of army to heal, which I do, we're currently in a battle right now. So, like I said, it says of any speed up. So it counts as a speed up. So, top commander, I have only 100k points. So in theory, so little reward popped up. So I'll try to kill those 100 zombies to get that extra little 200k. So we'll heal some troops. I have a few in there because we've been having a bit of fun. So I'll just heal up 20 hours at the moment. Get a few helps to save me some speed ups. There we go. So just used up them. And I'm now at 300k. So your healing speed ups, they earn you points. So save your army if you can to heal on day 6 and 7. So don't hesitate using your speed ups because you actually earn some points that way, which is nice. Same with day 1, like I said, if you have some leftover dead from the previous event. So that is day 6 and 7 wrapped up. So day 7 is the exact same. It's a 2-day. So the phase 6 is a 2-day event. The rewards used to be better in the old one. There used to be 8 instead of just 4. Hopefully they'll increase these rewards so we can earn up to 400 million points worth of rewards. But we'll see, I guess. So your last day, kill zombies, use those last bit of your speed ups, and hopefully you will net yourself those rewards. So I will see you come weekly reset to see how we went. See you then. Welcome back, guys. All-Star Night has just finished. So let's have a look how it went. So in Stele event, we saw that I'd finished second, not quite having enough files to beat top spot, which is fine. Top commander, I actually finished second in the end. Top spot spent about 20 million points in the last 20 minutes and took away the win. I didn't have the speed ups to compete for that, so he beat me there, but I managed to keep second spot, which is nice. And Great Hunter event, I didn't really compete, but I did come 36th, but I didn't have enough arrows, so needed to spend 1,000 to get the rewards, so only top 3 earned them. All these guys didn't spend enough, which is quite unfortunate because they could have earned quite a lot of fragments. So they could have spent, well, they could have earned 20, 15, 10, 5, all the way down, but they didn't spend enough, which is the same for the Stele event. You need to have at least 300 files, which you can earn in 2 weeks of TCs, free to play, just doing all your events and saving. So you've only got to wait 2 rotations to earn cubes, which is nice. So I won myself some cubes and some fragments. So I've got my bard here. What I'm able to do is, weapon first, we can upgrade his weapon. So transcending his weapon, you need 140 cores for level 3, which increases the defense and the travel speed reduction. That's now 3-star for that. I now need 220 for the next and the final upgrade, which I'm gonna have to compete again. which is unfortunate. And now the skill. So I can transcend a skill, which the transcendings are quite important. I will do a video on the S-class heroes so you have a bit of an idea. But I've already got 2 skills done, and I will... Now you've got to be very careful when you do this and you transcend a skill, you can't undo it like the previous skills where you can undo them. Once you pick it, it's picked, and you don't get to you don't get to change your choice, which is kind of annoying. It would be nice if we can refresh them, but you can't. So he's now 3-starred transcended, and then I need 200 fragments for his final. So that is TC. I hope it has helped, and I hope you're able to use those couple of little tips and tricks to get yourself a few rewards and hopefully place high enough to eventually transcend your heroes. Don't forget to like and sub if this has helped. Leave me a comment with any content you may want me to do a video on, and if I can do it, I'll try to get around to it. Cool. Harley out.